what is important for the potential partner is that it works on their dashboard. Then the rest of the work will be just hammering the code into the mining rig, but this is something that can be done at the second stage or in parallel. But the important thing is that with this approach, we can really cut the time to delivery.
Hello, you're watching Proact. I'm joined by Francesco Gardin, the CEO of Quantum Blockchain Technologies. Francesco, good to see you again. What does it mean to QBT if it can shorten the test phase by a few weeks?
Okay, good morning, Steven. Can I try to explain it with an example? Say that you have an excellent software for image analysis and you want to basically use the software to detect car accidents with your dash cam in your car. You have two options if you want to test it to convince the manufacturer of the dash cam to buy your application or to license it to you. Either you do the development on the dash cam, which is complicated because it's a small device, it's focused on one function and limited memory, limited computing resources, or you do the development on your PC or your server, which is connected to the dash cam, which gets the image in real time, analyze, and get back the results. So this latter scenario is much more efficient, and that's where we are exactly. So we have an MDK, mining development kit, which is basically a dashboard, which is exactly the same as the dashboards in the mining rig, but with the ability to connect it with special cable to a server. And so we have now managed to compile the entire environment on the server. And so we can basically integrate the Oracle, which already exists on the server, to this environment, which means that we don't have to translate the Oracle in funny languages like Rust to be worried about the optimization of the code in this phase. So basically, what is important for the potential partner is that it works on their dashboard. Then the rest of the work will be just hammering the code into the mining rig, but this is something that can be done at the second stage or in parallel. But the important thing is that with this approach, we can really cut the time to delivery an example. And of course, our target is to do it by the end of this month.
You mentioned in the release that this development result will also help your test work with the anti-miner S9 and also BitX Gamma. Can you explain how this will benefit QBT's launch of its AI Oracle?
Yeah, because as I mentioned previously in the previous interview, we cannot use this machine as a demo machine for third parties because it's a proprietary machine of a specific ASIC manufacturer. So the S9 or the BitX are indeed hashing devices which we can use for demos to third parties. And basically the same architecture where we have the Oracle on the server. We are now developing the protocols to connect the Oracle on the server to the BitX directly by changing the protocol on the BitX, removing the Wi-Fi connection directly to the pool, and the same applies to the S9. So basically, the same architecture can be used by developing, in this case, specific protocols, whereas in the case of the MDK, the protocol between the server and the dashboard is already being developed.
As the Bitcoin 2026 conference at the end of April, Francesco, what plans does QBT have to promote the AI Oracle at this major event?
Yeah, we definitely are trying to have a demonstration on the MDK system available for that event, which is at the end of April, 27th, 29th in Las Vegas, as last year. And we definitely are trying to target this event because the ASIC manufacturer team will be there in full. And so that's an excellent opportunity to go there with our server, which can be a very powerful PC for the purpose of the demo, with the dashboard and give them a live demo. And I think that's the target that we are aiming to achieve.
Well, I hope you'll let us know how it goes, Francesco. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Stephen.
Francesco Gardin, CEO of Quantum Blockchain Technologies.